A fertility martyr is a woman who's doing everything. The supplements, the ones that their practitioners and Reddit threads and well-meaning friends suggest. The acupuncture twice a week, even though it costs a lot and requires rearranging their entire work schedule. The restrictive diet, the detox protocol on top of it, the morning routine, the meditation app, the fertility yoga, even though it means cutting out of work early, the sleep tracking app, there we go, the sleep tracking app that somehow makes your sleep worse. All of it, all at once, all with the grim determination of someone who has decided that if they just try hard enough, they will a baby into existence. I'm Nicole Lange, and you do not have to settle for this sort of martyrdom and fragmented fertility care anymore. I'm here with fertility care that's compassionate first, whole you always, and backed by very good science. Being a fertility martyr is all too common because we have an entire problematic infertility culture that tells us this is the way. But as a passionate crusader for pushing back on that BS and creating a more person-centered fertility culture that works better, here's what breaks my heart. That approach, that particular flavor of maximum effort and self-denial in the name of fertility, it's not just ineffective, it's biologically working against you. Here's why. Your body's not a machine that rewards maximum input with maximum output. Your body is a living system that responds to its environment. And the environment of chronic stress, restriction, depletion, and unrelenting effort is an environment that signals a lot of threat. And threat, as I've talked about in other videos, shuts down reproductive function, not metaphorically, literally. Now, I have this framework that I use with patients called the Truly Holistic Menu. And the idea is this. There are certain fertility interventions that benefit your whole body, your whole life, your relationships, your mental health, and also make positive ripple effects for your fertility. Now, those are what I call main entrees. Order from that part of the menu first. And then there are interventions that are narrowly focused on your reproductive system and either have neutral or even negative effects on the rest of your body and life. Those are what I call a la carte items. You can absolutely order from the a la carte menu, but not at the expense of your whole self. Now, IVF by this framework is an a la carte option. It's legitimate, it's sometimes essential medical intervention, and it belongs in the plan for many, many people. But it's not a substitute for a main entree. It doesn't replace nervous system regulation. It doesn't replace healthy sleep and joy and real nourishment and connection and purpose and relationships. In fact, if you just order and stack a la carte on top of a la carte on top of a la carte and forget about the main courses entirely, you end up with a very expensive, very stressful, very depleting meal that leaves you worse off than when you started. The research on this is actually pretty clear. Studies show that strong social support improves fertility treatment outcomes by up to 40%. Chronic stress measurably alters hormone production and implantation environment. Nervous system dysregulation reduces your uterine blood flow, and these things are not soft, touchy-feely things. I've got entire online programs about flipping the script and ordering more main entrees and just strategic a la carte items. This serves you better. The Baby You Want is all about dismantling the fertility culture and martyr mindset and replacing it with something that works way better. A generous, abundant, sustainable approach to fertility that protects your mental health, your relationships, your body's sense of safety, and also dramatically improves your fertility outcomes. The goal isn't to settle for bare minimums anymore. The goal is the baby you actually want, born to a healthy, whole parent into a life that was actually being lived every step of the way during this journey. You deserve that. It works better and faster, and it's possible. Start with my longing versus living meditation. I've linked it below. Check out my other fertility freebies and online courses too. I would absolutely love to be on your team and have you join me over here. Compassionate first, whole you always, and backed by science.